Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the BigBen podcast. Today I'm joined with, Total Nightmare and Christopher Christ. Today we're going to be talking about some interesting topics.
Eighth grade, by the way, this username.
Yeah, he's yeah.
I use Dilly the guy now in all my games. That's my username.
Alright, so Total Nightmare, that's Dylan, for anybody watching that knows us. Christopher Christ is Chris, so. But let's hop into this. So, today I was thinking, we're going to start off with conspiracy theories. So, what are...
You're in my fucking alleyway, buddy.
What are some conspiracy theories that you guys know about?
Alright, listen to me. I know this one is super recent, but if for some reason you haven't heard of it yet, the Chuck E. Cheese one that Shane Dawson did.
Oh, dude, I've been thinking about that one.
It's one of the ones that was proven true, and that's why I'm so obsessed with it. Because, like, all the conspiracies and shit that you hear, you never really truly know for sure if it's true, but he, like, straight went to the store and proved it, and that's what it's awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of I'm up into right now is doing right.
I like that one because you never know, like, if it's true, like you said. If it's true, you will need, like, somebody that works there, like a manager or someone high up to, like, tell you that, like, it's actually true.
For real. Also, you guys know the Mandela effect? Have you guys ever heard of that?
Yeah, like the Mickey Mouse, if he had suspenders or not. I definitely remember Mickey Mouse having suspenders, though.
I don't believe in that, if I'm being honest with you. I think the conspiracy is far-fetched, but it's fucking creepy because there are lots of, like, there's so much shit in my life that I remember, like, specifically in my past, and then I find out later that it's not true at all. It messes with my head, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really confusing. The whole conspiracy theory itself is super confusing if you've ever, like, watched it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, but hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, what are we thinking about the chemtrails? What do we think that's, like, smoke from the airplane engine or what?
I don't really know too much about it. I've heard about it, but I don't really know what it is.
That's how I am. That's how I am right now.
It's not like the government or is, like, dropping shit from the sky to control us or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, though, there is one more thing I want to talk about in terms of conspiracy theories. All I'm saying is have an open mind about things. I'm not necessarily saying believe everything you hear.
Well, yeah, an open mind is kind of essential to the whole conspiracy theories and theorists out there. You have to have an open mind.
Last thing I want to be is Alex Jones. And he's a fucking milk.
What else you got there, big boy?
Well, we got hip-hop artists. Recently, Almighty J got in a fight with Lil TJ. Almighty J got his butt whipped.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know a whole bunch about specific rappers like themselves.
Yeah.
I stick more to, like, country and metal, but I can give my fair opinion on the pop culture.
Yeah, I want to hear your opinion about Lil Pump on tape, because that's a very unpopular opinion.
Oh, no.
That's a very unpopular opinion.
Listen to me, alright? Just, people are going to hate me, but I don't give a fuck, alright? Anyone that, I'm a very open-minded person when it comes to music, okay? Everyone who knows me, you two included, and people in my life that know me, know that I am very passionate about music. I love singing, I love, all of it. I'm super passionate about music.
Yeah.
And 99% of the time, if there's a genre of music that I don't like, I can respect, like, or a person or genre, whatever. I can figure a way to respect what they're doing.
Yeah.
Lil Pump is completely different, okay? He has literally no talent whatsoever, okay? And I know that sounds bland as hell, but listen to me. He's fucking garbage. I'm going to prove something to you right now. I don't know the exact length of the song, but he has a song called Gucci Gang. Everybody knows it. It's what got
it's
right?
what made him blow up, basically.
Listen, how long is that song?
I don't know, probably like 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
He says the phrase Gucci Gang 59 times in a 2 minute and 30 second song.
That song is what blew him up, but it's definitely not one of his best works. And
listen to me, okay? 21 Savage is an amazing rapper.
he's wonderful.
Listen, he is wonderful because people like him, they can tell stories with their music. That's what people cling on to with the rap music. They can feel the music and they can grasp, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With people like 21 Savage and Eminem and Lil Wayne, and all of these rappers out there, it's just, you listen to something like them, and then you listen to something like Lil Pump, and you're just like, how can somebody listen to this?
You gotta take into consideration the effects of like the new generation too, and what the new generation is like listening to.
For sure, that is true.
Because there has been studies shown, like scientific studies. Sorry, Chris, to cut you off, but there has been like scientific studies about like music and how certain beats will like catch your mind, so that record labels can manipulate you to buy music or like one song and like replay it over and over again. But we're not gonna go into that. That's like really long.
It just boggles my mind when. And I'm not hating on rap music. I promise you, I'm not. I love rap music. I love what it stands for, and I love the passion that people and the fans have behind it. I just can't stand people clinging to Lil Pump like he has talent.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, think about it. There are so many rappers out there, and I don't even have to list because you're already thinking of them in your head as I'm finishing this sentence. That have real talent and that have something with their music. A perfect example is X. Somebody like X had a message. He wanted people to enjoy his music. He wanted people to know that you can change. And he showed the world before he died that you can do anything. You can be passionate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, so you were a big fan of X?
Yes, I'm a huge fan of X.
How do you feel about the meme or viral video that went around of the guy kicking all the memorial stuff around?
Oh, man. I'll be honest with you, when I saw it, my jaw dropped. And
that's what I saw. That's what my first opinion was. When I saw it, I was like, I can't believe like someone's actually doing this and no one's like stopping him. Like that was my opinion.
You haven't talked a lot. I want to hear your voice. Beautiful man.
Yeah, Christopher, talk.
It's always a place Resident Evil. First off, Dylan, have you heard D-Rose by Lil Pump?
D-Rose. Yeah. Lil Pump. World.
I didn't hear about the someone violating his fucking, I don't know, memorial thing.
Yeah.
Like kicking his shit down. Yeah, that's just like, I didn't like X too much. I like some of the songs, but not a lot. But
yeah.
The thing that sucks about it the most is, think about it. X is dead and gone from this world. He has no way to defend himself from somebody doing that. It's just nothing but heartless pricks thinking that they can do what they want and have no consequences whatsoever. People like that don't change for the better. People like that are nothing but scum. Period. X was an amazing human being who stood for all the right things before he died.
Nah, he got a lot of hate in the early years though when he was coming up.
Oh yeah, he did. Think about all the shit he did.
Yeah.
All the allegations of him beating his girlfriend and, you know.
And apparently, the lady that he kicked while on stage that claimed to be pregnant wasn't even pregnant at all.
When I think of that, it reminds me of the time that Kevin Gates, I don't know if you know or not, but there was a time Kevin Gates was doing a concert and some girl kept on trying to get up on him. And he said in the mic 3 times, he's like, security, get this girl off me or I'm gonna like kick her. And they never did anything, so he like kicked her and threw her off of him and he got like arrested for it.
Yeah, I can see that. I heard about that too. That was kind of crazy. One more thing about Lil Pump though is that a lot of rappers that grew up and like blew up with him, like, let me think of some. Well, there is a lot of low brand rappers that on SoundCloud that blew up with Lil Pump. But when you see Lil Pump and the people that he blew up with, he's not stupid. Like, Lil Pump's not dumb. Like, he knows business. Like, he obviously got what? He's probably super rich. I mean, he throws money out of his window and records it every single day, so he's got racks, but a lot of people did screw up in their album signings.
He did the, excuse me. He did the exact same thing Justin Bieber did to get famous, and that was get known by the right people on the internet.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's not dumb, though. We have to give him credit for that. Because there's a lot of people that blew up with him that are making a lot, like, lower income.
I have a very awful opinion on Lil Pump, but the fact still remains that he has a ginormous fan base, and I have to at least respect that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I can respect the fact that even though I can't stand him or his music, there are people who enjoy it, and at the end of the day, that's what music is there to do. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. What else we got, buddy?
Let's see. We can talk about food topics. That's my next topic. Food topics.
What do you mean by food topics?
Well, there could be like a million things. We could go political with this. We could go and say like about how Michelle Obama did the healthier eating in school and how they made us get like whole grain Pop-Tarts. Or we could go totally opposite direction and talk about just like different foods and what we've tried.
Talk about Michelle Obama shit.
That's what I'm saying, because I do not want to wake up every morning, go to school, and expect to get a whole grain Pop-Tart. Like, what?
Let's hear Chris's opinion on this. I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot, so Chris should.
It looks good, but like, if you look at the pizza we have at lunch, that shit's filled with fucking grease.
Yeah.
But they're not doing much to help. Like, I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying to make people like get less obese, I guess. I don't know. Make the new generation smaller. The thing I don't get about it is that, okay, here we are eating good food, but it's the same thing with like diet drinks. Like diet pop's worse for you than regular pop. Like that's been proven. That's an actual fact. Why are they selling? Why are they selling diet pop in schools when it's worse for you than regular?
I don't know. At the end of the day, they're just trying to do what's best for us. I don't know. It sucks. I mean, I remember being in 4th grade and having a piece of pizza that was so greasy and delicious that I could stack 20 napkins on it, and each napkin would have at least some grease.
That's what I'm saying. The Costco pizza is smack.
They are, but I can also understand why they're trying to make it healthy. It just sucks.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because the last generation really screwed up with their health. Like, you can just walk around and see that in the United States.
I mean,
Oh yeah, but that was like,
we are a bunch of cat fucks.
it was always like just like this, just like that, especially with McDonald's. You guys ever saw that? Just like bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, that was bad. And being healthy is just fucking way more expensive than being fat. Like, I can get fucking food from McDonald's. I can get a shit ton of food for like $10. If I
Yeah.
want something healthy, it'll cost me like $10 for just one simple thing.
Yeah, I think that's where they get them, though, is the low prices. Like, you think you're not paying as much as you really do, but once you add, like, what, like, probably a McDouble on there, that's $5. Like, that's a lot of money. Like, if you go out with the whole family, like, that's probably as much as a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah. But it's fast, simple, and easy to get.
It's good once in a while, like, if you had, like, a long day and you don't feel like cooking anything, like, that's fine. But, like, you can't just eat it every day. Like, that's not okay.
But that at that point becomes the decision of the person on if they want to eat all that gross food or not.
Yeah, I'm not trying to infringe on anyone's rights. I'm just saying that, like, a lot of people should watch what they eat. Like, it is an actual health epidemic right now.
America is the fattest country in the world.
We're still the strongest, though, so,
Yeah. Fuck my dick, what is it? Okay, I'm kidding.
yeah, North Korea. They're just gonna bomb
Okay,
us.
yeah, Kim Jong-un can fucking suck a choke and die. You can choke on it.
Have you seen the movie The Interview?
I have not, but I've watched the scene where Eminem was on it and he didn't even say it. It was really fucking hilarious.
That movie is so funny, dude. And it's probably the truth, too.
I hate Kim Jong-un.
He kind of looks like a fat teddy bear, low-key.
Dude, he looks like the map from Dora. He's fucking ugly.
That's funny.
hate him. I hate Kim Jong Un. I just the things he does to his people, like what like I don't even. There's like a million different ways I could talk about how shitty of a human being he was. I'm pretty sure everybody knows him. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, but he's good at golf, right?
That's Donald Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, Donald Trump's pretty good at golf. No cap.
Oh, I heard you said that.
Like the little Americans.
They said that Kim Jong Un like hit a fucking hole in one when he was 3 years old.
Well, yeah, but he's
No.
Korean.
They said he could like drive a car by the time he was 7.
Well, yeah, he's Korean.
What do you mean?
Well, there's like always like a stereotype of different races. Like obviously in Asia, it's math. Like people that are Asian are good at math.
They just made up stories about like there's a made up story that he was let's see, he was born in a volcano.
I gotta go eat.
All right. So, Chris, what were you saying?
There was a made up story that he was born in a volcano. Or like you rise out of a volcano.
Dog, I think that's just a bunch of propaganda, low-key.
It is. The point makes the people think he's a god.
That's kind of crazy, though.
Oh, it is.
Because, like, imagine walking up to somebody who is the leader of your country and not believing them. Like, obviously people are going to have to believe some stuff, but...
There's the dog.
Yeah, there's the dog we were worried about. Sometimes I just want to go outside in my backyard and put my dog down, the Gold Yeller. I couldn't speak dog, but I sure could speak pain, and I knew that boy did not get finished off with 112 gauge.
Okay, seriously, someone put that thing down.
Oh, low key, I suck at solitaire, so like, it's really bad.
You've been playing that?
Yeah, I'm out of moves. I ran out of moves. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just kept playing.
That's funny. So Dylan, we can talk about politics and shit.
So, Chris, what's a topic that you want to talk about? Like, what were you expecting to talk about when you first came on here?
First off, I thought I was doing a podcast. It could be like, we're going to be at some college but, I thought we were going to talk about politics, school, I don't know.
Well, let's talk about school first. What are some of the main points you wanted to touch on school? Like, what was one of those?
How shitty some
My
students
bad.
are.
Okay, Chris, what?
How shitty some students are.
The students?
Yeah, well, some students, like...
I can agree with you there. There are some pretty bad students. Let's not say their last names, though, low-key.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's just making more work for me. I'm going to have to cut them all out.
Yeah, her name is, Ronald Reagan. Alright, but no, there was this one girl, and she was fucking yelling at Mrs., I guess I can't say her name, but, like this counselor and teacher, and, this girl gets in trouble all the time. She knows what the fuck she's doing, too.
Yeah.
And, I was in my cheer class. I'm taking care of a kid who needs help. So I'm in one of the younger classes, and she was calling at the teacher. And
Like a retard?
After class. Yeah, I have to take care of like kids with autism and shit.
Oh. So you're like
yeah.
What do you call it? Tard guard.
Hey, what?
You're a tard guard?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You're the guy that guards the retards.
Oh.
Damn!
That's good.
Chill!
Yeah, low key, it was just a joke, so I don't want anybody blowing up about that. Like,
yeah.
so just
I'm
calm
fine
down,
with
people.
those kids, I'm perfectly fine with. But I went to her after class, and I told her, why the hell are you yelling at this person? And she's like, why is it your business? And I responded with, but she's a nice fucking person, that's why.
At that point, you just walk away, Chris. I feel like at that point, you just walk away.
Man, I used to be ballsy like that. Like, sophomore year in back, I used to be real ballsy like that. Now I'm kind of a pussy.
I can't be mean to teachers. Like, it's not in my blood. Like, there's...
I love teachers.
Like, some of them I can be mean to. Because some of them don't know how to do their job. Some of them just literally pick on you because they didn't get a good first impression of you. Because there's some of them like that in our school. And let's see, what else? Some of them don't teach, but they have like a great outside of class personality, which I like. But if it's in the class, like, I'll actually like argue with them. Like, I can't just sit there and like not learn if they're gonna.
Yeah, we got some teachers that actually suck at their job.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's a big problem at school. Another thing that pisses me off is kids that just throw shit and break shit in the goddamn bathroom.
Oh my god. Are you talking about like when the doors and like the toilet paper holders and whatnot?
Like everything, like bottles in the toilet, just random shit.
People that like break the bathrooms, yeah.
And do you remember when there was I don't know if it was you, but I was with somebody in the bathroom and there were like condoms on the wall. Like,
oh yeah, I remember that. They do that a lot now.
man.
A lot of people do that now. It's actually like I walk in and I think that's really funny. Like, that's just my personality.
Well, the thing that gets me with that whole like people doing that is if you think about it, you have to bring the condoms to school, and you don't accidentally bring condoms to school either because obviously you're not going to use a condom in school at all. So,
like, that's really weird if you do, like, low key.
Whoever put condoms on the wall, like, planned on putting condoms on the fucking wall. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
That's weird. Fucking weird.
It is weird, but at the same time, I walk in and that makes my day.
I guess that's
it's funny, but the janitors have to take care of that.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, if it's a big ass mess of like, and I know it sounds disgusting, but there are people who flood the toilets that have fecal matter inside of them.
Oh, that happened the other day. It was all over the floor.
Yeah, and then our janitors have to clean that shit. And our janitors aren't even like dickhead mean janitors. They literally just do their job and keep to themselves. Like,
that's what I'm saying. They're not like janitors that talk to the kids. Like, one guy doesn't even talk to the kids. He just does his job and goes home.
Yeah, I can respect those guys so much because
they have a hard job. They have a hard job. They definitely should be paid more. But that's a whole political conversation for later. What do we think of Trump right now? President Trump.
Pretty good. I think he needs to get the fuck off Twitter. I think he talks too much, but I think he's done a pretty good job.
He talks a lot, but that dude is smart business wise.
The economy's doing very well.
I am not going to get into politics, and I'm not going to give my opinion on whether or not I support Trump.
I'm not gonna give my opinion on it if I support Trump or not. I'm just gonna say like the straight facts. Like, people can't deny he's a good businessman.
No, you can't, because listen, it's so easy for people to say he was just given $1 million or whatever, but listen, Jude is a billionaire. It does not matter if he was given $1 million. You still have to build an empire. You still have to build your credibility and to build your business to get to a billion. It doesn't just happen. He's a very smart man when it comes to business.
Yeah.
No person just becomes a billionaire. So to anyone who says that without him, they're an idiot, because no matter, even if he was given $10 million, to get $1 billion company is not easy. And to be a billionaire, or not $1 billion company, billionaire is very hard. So he is a great businessman. That's all I'm going to say about Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't want to get into politics is I don't fully understand politics. I'm not going to talk about something I don't, like, fully understand or even know a little bit about. Like,
I was asleep 90% of the time in cons class anyway, so I don't
yeah.
know either.
A lot of it has to do with like college degrees and stuff, I guess. I don't know.
What
The whole political stuff. Like, a lot of kids can say that they know what they're talking about, but in reality, they don't. Like, that's
You
just...
want somebody who's very educated. You want someone who's very educated and very well spoken. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with his opinions, but I admire how intelligent he is with the way he speaks. His name is Ben Shapiro. Look him up and listen to him talk. Listen to him as a person. He's an amazing speaker and he's very good at what he does.
Yeah, I like the dude. It's funny to hear like people say he's a Nazi or something, but he's just a Jew.
Yeah, he is a Jew. He's a Jew.
He's actually a Jew, and people call him a Nazi.
I noticed on YouTube the other day, it's not really like I pay attention, but I saw that PewDiePie was passing T-Series was kind of passing PewDiePie.
Yeah.
I feel like Chris would know more about this topic.
I think we only passed him for like a few minutes, and that's because YouTube took away like PewDiePie subs or something like that. It's just like a percentage out of PewDiePie like subs.
Yeah, they're always doing that. I see that on people who are small. Like, I see that on people with 400. Like,
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but that recent shooting that happened in New Zealand.
yeah, there's a lot of news about it.
Apparently, before the guy who shot up all the people went in, he recorded it and he told one of the last things he said was subscribe to PewDiePie. And then he went in and shot all the people.
Your audio was bad for a second there. Could you repeat that?
I said one of the last things that guy said before he walked in and shot up all the people, he said subscribe to PewDiePie, and then he walked in there and obviously, unfortunately, did what he did.
I feel like that's all the controversy though. Like, he's gonna say whatever's on the news at that time. Like, that was something that was blowing up then.
Someone as big as PewDiePie is gonna have just you can't lose everybody,
Yeah.
Your audience going to share.
When you have an audience that big, I mean, how are you supposed to know? Like,
I've had Taco Bell a lot in my life. I ate Taco Bell 3 hours ago, and this cup of water is probably old, but I'm very much enjoying it. Just gonna throw that out there.
oh shoot, you know how I work at McDonald's?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna start this topic up real quick. I work at McDonald's. Here's a tip for everybody that goes to McDonald's. Please don't go up to the window, even if they're all $1, even if all the pops are $1. Do not order a medium and then go to the window and say you need a large, because that really screws people up in the window.
Yeah, wait, are we talking about, say that again?
In McDonald's, when people go through the drive-thru, they'll order a medium Sprite, and then they'll get to the window and they'll say it was supposed to be a large.
I work at McDonald's, and I'll tell you firsthand, it is a pain in the ass, because the drinks that they give to people in the drive-thru are, there's a machine that fills the pop-up.
You don't fill the pop-up. People in there don't fill the pop-up. It's a machine. And if you're busy, if there's rush hour traffic going through, you don't have time to make them another pop.
And it's not even that. It's not even that they don't have time to make it pop. It's just more so of, when you enter, when you get orders, you have a headset on and you hear what they're drinking, you have to input it in the size.
Yeah.
And if you, input the medium one, and, they come to the window wanting a large, you have all these drinks that you have to hurry up and get out of the way that all the behind her wanted, so she can specifically make the large because you didn't want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
So, yeah,
Yeah, people do that all the time.
The only time I ever do that is
No,
The only time I ever go back is if they completely mess up my order. Like they have to really, really fuck it up.
Yeah, like
I'm not usually a stickler. I'm not gonna go in and be like, you forgot to put fucking banana peppers on my sandwich. Fucking.
that's why I'm saying I'm not that type of person. If it's like a missing fry, it's no big deal. Trust me, I'll go home and make some in the oven.
I'll tell you what though, when I go to Wendy's and I order a double or a triple, the triple, the Davies, there we go, the Davies triple, and they gave me the Davies double, I take that shit right now. Bitch, I ordered 3 fucking bags.
Yeah, that's acceptable. But
I don't see.
some people that come through there are just in a bad mood too. Like if you're taking orders through the drive-through, people will legit come up and be like, "Yeah, give me a large Sprite and a McChicken, thank you," and then just drive up. Like no, like that's not polite, dude.
Not cool.
That's not cool. No.
You should see how some of the people, as a McDonald's employee currently, as of the making of this video, I can tell you firsthand that it can be really hard sometimes to deal with people in the lobby, more so than the drive-thru.
Yeah, some people in the lobby are picky.
Yeah. I remember one time, I worked McDonald's for this. This is my second time working there. I worked there 2 years ago, and we had this guy come in, and he was ordering food for his whole family. He had like 5 McChickens, a 3 cheeseburger, like a huge ass order, and then he was bringing more stuff. I don't know. He had a huge ass order.
Yeah.
That took us. We told him, we're like, it's gonna take us a minute to make this order because it's a big order, and you know we have other orders too. So
Yeah.
So we told him to wait. 10-minute wait. 15 minutes goes by. We're like 93% done with the order. We misinterpreted the time. 15 minutes later, he comes up and he starts screaming, like basically at the top of his lungs, and he's like, "I'm sick of this shit. You told me to wait, but this is too long," and he legit like asked for his money back. Like we basically finished his order, and he made us give him the money back that from his order, and it was very, very just like annoying. But the only good thing that came out of it was we those sandwiches for other orders, so we were you know what I mean, like they have like 5 minutes probably that after a sandwich is made, it can sit before we throw it away.
Yeah.
And with all those people coming in and him ordering basic things like chickens and cheeseburgers, it was easy to get rid of them, but it was still annoying nonetheless.
How fat was the guy?
You guys want to hear a really funny story that I had when I worked there?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's talk about some stories from your working experience. Hello?
Is he there?
His working his working experience, he's like, "Yeah, you guys want to hear some stories?" and like never even talks. Oh, I think
Alright, I think it's working now.
Yeah, it's working now. Some technical difficulties. Hello?
Then you tell your story first while we wait for Dylan.
One of my stories about...
I'm good.
Oh, you're good? Okay.
Just this part, like all that shit of it being cut out, just cut that part out completely and restart it, like, from where I was going to tell my story.
What I was going to do is, since it's such, like, a short podcast, I was just going to do it all uncut. But it's fine. Like, this just adds to the horrible flavor of the podcast. The BigBen podcast, ladies and gentlemen. One of a kind. More mess-ups than any other starting YouTube channel.
Okay, let me just get to the goddamn story. Alright, I'm not trying to be a dick to any fat people out there, but for the sake of entertainment and the sake of comedy alone, so that means take it
jokingly.
Take it jokingly, as I described the story, okay? So I was working at McDonald's, and the first time I worked there was for 4 months, and for 2 of those 4 months I had this manager, I'm not going to name her, but she was a very big, mean lady. Okay, she was very big and she was very mean and she was not a nice person whatsoever. She always treated me like crap. She always told me I wasn't doing a good job, even though everyone else around me said that they enjoy having me around because I work hard and I'm social and I'm just all around a good person to be around. I'm speaking for the people that have said that. I'm not trying to suck my own dick.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that happens. Whatever. So 2 months goes by. She gets transferred to a different store. She got transferred to a different McDonald's. So I'm outside taking trash out one night, and I'm throwing the trash bags up in the bin, and she pulls up, and for a second it like took me by surprise.
Yeah.
Another big lady gets out of this car, okay, and I didn't know who she was. I thought it was her friend. I didn't even know why they were there. But I thought it was her friend. I see him hug and kiss, so I'm like, holy shit, they're fat lesbians, okay? So they were there because our store ran out of fries because we were super busy.
Yeah.
So she took like a few boxes of fries from her store and brought them to ours so we could get through the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
We were gonna get fries the next day or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're getting out and they start unloading these boxes and they have a dog in the back of the seat. And the window's down.
Yeah.
This dog jumps out of the window and starts running circles around the car. And I see these big ass ladies trying to chase down this dog. It starts running up in the field, starts running around the parking lot.
So all these fat women are running around trying to catch this dog.
Yeah, 2 of them. And they were fat lesbian women trying to chase their dog.
Jeez, dude.
Normally in
It's like a
situations,
Family Guy scene.
I normally try and hold my laughter back in situations like that because I really don't want to be disrespectful and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I just could not contain myself. It almost felt like poetic justice because of the way she treated me.
Dude,
So
I literally would have cried, dude. There's nothing else you can do in that situation.
Yeah. Especially someone that's really shitty to you.
Yeah, especially like that. No, is her name Kelly?
No, I'm not going. No.
It's not?
Yeah. Yes.
That's my boss.
Are you serious?
Dog.
Wait, you work at McDonald's?
Yeah, I work at the one in the town over.
What?
Yeah.
Mortonville?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Kelly's your boss, so she went back to the store.
Dog, I guess.
Oh, so you know firsthand how she is then.
Yeah, but she's never, like, been mean to me before. Like, I knew she was mean, but, like, she's never been mean to me.
I went through the drive-thru one time. You know, I'm not gonna name his name, but I went to the drive-thru and one of my friends was working there, and he like messed up my order. Well, he didn't mess it up. He gave me the wrong order, and I looked in the bag and I was like, "This is the wrong order." And they had already handed me the pop that came with that order.
Yeah.
And I went to go. He's like, "Here, this is an extra pop. Do you want it?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" He goes to hand it to me, and as like it's in my hand from his, she rips it out of our hand, and she's like, "You can't give the customers free drinks." I just looked at her and I started laughing.
The thing that gets me about her and the whole management team there is I work with Samantha. You know who that is, right?
No.
Okay. I work with Josh, the Miracle Man. So, this is who I work with, first of all. So, we have a pretty funny crew. And my first day there the other day, I walked in, did all my stuff online, because you have to do online stuff when you get a job at McDonald's. You have to watch, like, safety videos. Like, did you do that, Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to watch safety videos. You get paid for it for, like, an hour and a half of just sitting on a computer. So, like, it's low-key dope. But when I was actually working drive-through window, there was, like, 2 girls that came up to me that worked there for a while, and they were like, "Yo, follow me." And I was like, "Oh, shoot, like, probably did something wrong." So I'm following them. They're like, yo, check out this trick we learned the first day. So they looked around, made sure no managers were around, dude. And they freaking took nuggets out of the tray. Like, there's, like, trays of nuggets that you slide out. You know that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's, like, nugget trays that slide out. Well, there's not, like, a bunch of them in there, so it's not like you're touching every nugget. You only touch one. So it's not bad for, like, any other people that get nuggets. So, but it was just kind of funny how I walked in there, and that's, like, the first thing they show me is how to steal nuggets. Low-key, though, if my boss is watching right now.
Have you ever had to change... Oh, wait, no, you're not 18. You ever had to... Well, never mind, I probably shouldn't say that. Something that they do that I don't... You know, I don't give a fuck. It's just McDonald's.
Yeah, it's just a multi-million-dollar corporation.
I don't care. Alright, do you know the grease traps? Have you ever had to do those?
No, my first day was the other day.
Okay, then you'll learn eventually. It's all I'll say.
But you have to be 16 to do some stuff.
Yeah, aren't you 16?
I'm only 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I tried to turn around because there was a coffee on the screen, and it said, like, medium coffee or whatever, and my boss literally came up to me, and she was like, that's, like, a safety violation. Like, we can't have you touching that until you're 16. So, like...
A little older.
Alright, well, we're going to wrap it up real soon, because it's been going on for a little bit. But, the next episode, I'm sure we'll have some new special guests on, and maybe some old ones if they want to join. If you're down for that again, boys.
I'd be doing it again. I don't care. This is fun.
Yeah, low-key. Alright, well, this was the BigBen podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. And if we could get an outro from Chris, that'd be great.
Yep, everybody quite different. I didn't expect. But...
Each morning I get out of